Well, here's a great website that will show you the new program that's around the country right now. They've been sitting on this money for 3, 4, 5 months now, and now it seems to be in a lot of the states, and the rest of the states will come up and have it. And it's to pay your back rent and for and future rent. Actually, from like here's a sample. This is Illinois. And this is a step by step by lawyers. This is your free lawyers, the legal defense, or the public lawyers that they have in Illinois that help you for free. And they have this website that shows you step by step to how to get up to $25,000 to pay your rent. And it goes from like June 20th to August 21st. So June 20th last year. So the 20th, June 20th from 2020, so that's a lot of 20s in there. And it'll pay your rent up to August 21st, 2021. Okay, so that's like a year's worth of rent. So that's past and future. Now, that's a maximum is $25,000. And you have to work with your landlord. Now, each state runs a little different. But I'll have the link to this application so you see, because they're all sort of like this, no matter what state you are. And they also put in there is a link to the website that shows you the links to other states. Now, some of those states are wrong links, and you may have to do some research. But this shows you that it's there. And this money is there, and it just started. Like this just started May 7th. And actually, it's not even open yet. It's not going to be open for a few more days to start applying. And here in Illinois, your landlord has to start the application process, and then you kick in. And so that's the way. So if you qualify, you get up to $25,000 to help you pay the rent. The amount you get is based on how much you owe. The money goes directly to the landlord, and it can pay for rent you owe between June 20th, 2020 June 2020 to August 2021. Okay, this is not a loan. You do not have to pay it back. It is not income. You do not have to report it on your taxes. It will not affect other benefits. So you're forgetting some other benefits. It's not going to affect all those things, okay? Now, here's what you have to do, at least for the Illinois one. For other states, and sometimes it's county and not state, so it's different all over. You have to find out what it's in your state. But just to give you an idea of the kinds of things, okay, this says you have to live in Illinois and rent their home. And you have to be behind in rent by at least 30 days. And you have to be experiencing a financial hardship. And your income has to be 80% of the average income. So you can't be a fat cat, okay? Okay, it says you and your landlord must apply online through this portal, okay? Landlord portal opens May 17th. Portal for landlords would close June 7th. So you have from the 17th of May to the June 7th to get your landlord to apply for this. Now, if for some reason they don't want to, the legal help here that put this up will help you get them to do it, okay? And it shows you what you need to apply. For the tenant's application, you need financial information, a photo ID, proof of an address. You do not have to be a citizen. You hear that? You do not have to be a citizen, to get this. And it tells you, it'll take 60 to 90 days to get your application approved. Okay. And the landlord. How does the landlord prove past due rent? Well, they'll figure that out. Okay, so this is a program. Okay, if you're not making a lot of money and you've been affected by COVID and your rent, they'll pay up to $25,000 from June of last year till August of next year. So what is this? May? So you have May, June, July, August. You got 3-4 more months of rent that you could get paid in the future. And all the things are here. Do I still have to pay late fees? No, you don't have to pay any late fees. What if the $20,000 is not enough to cover my rent. Can I still be evicted? No. So when the landlord gets this money, $25,000, even if it's not all the money, they can't throw you out. So now you have to have an email address. Big deal. The application is in many languages. Can I apply if I'm not a citizen? Yes, you don't have to be a citizen to apply. Okay, now there's a call center. There's a number to call to get help too. See, that's why people say, "Oh, I don't know how to fill it," and they throw up their hands and don't do anything. No, see, the application, you look closely, there'll be a hotline, an email number, and then this one also says, "Hey, their lawyers will also help you." So that's the important. And again, you can't be a rich kid. But worried about doing this form on your own, you may be eligible to get free legal help. That's the kind of stuff that's there. It's available in every city, every state. You may have to do some research. I have a listing here in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the description. I have this link that lists you state by state. Okay, here it is for Arizona. Here's for Arkansas. Here's California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, all the way through. See, and now some of them see like TBA. So Arkansas is to be announced. They don't have it yet. They're not set up yet to do it. See, it takes a while, okay, for people to get this going in their state. Now I just lost that thing. There we go. I got it back. Hey. So it's important that you find this help. You have need help paying your rent. This is there. Now, you're not going to just make one click and be able to get the money. Now, here, look at even New York is not even ready yet. North Carolina is not even, but it will be. That's the important thing, is it will be. So you have to be aware of that, and that's how to take advantage of things. You have to know the details and read the print. You just get to, where it is, let me help and everything. No, take your time, because you're going to miss everything and stay in financial trouble if you don't take your time, read, and follow up. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Follow up, follow up, follow up. That's the way of the world. So we have to get used to it.